Hi and welcome to Daerik's Dojo. I was hired to rig a model, but the rig I have to use is very specific. It's the one used by the character you guys can see right now. Let me see if I can highlight it for you. And the reason is the current character you guys can see has several animations that were done for this specific rig, and the other character is not skinned yet, and the guy wants to use the animations they made. So in order to rig this guy onto this armature, we need to duplicate it and move it to our layer there. I scaled down everything by 10 times because it was super big. I don't really know why. It's way beyond Unreal Engine measurements. But yeah, it's all for a game in Unreal Engine. Let's also increase the size of the bones. Apparently it was all made in Cinema 4D, and that's why it looks bad. The bones are not connected for some reason, it's just constrained. And some of them don't even have a function like this one. What do you do? So, okay. The other character, it is low poly, so it should be easier to rig so it can move properly. But the way it is rigged right now, it doesn't work. Let me show you guys. So this is the the arm bone, and if I rotate it, you can see that the mesh is compressing. It is being destroyed, it's not properly done, because it suddenly stops right there, over here. If I can show you what's it called? The skinning? I don't know. It just stops right here. It should keep going a little longer. If I just add a couple extra weights there, let me reduce the strength. It should show a little improvement, but not much, because this is not the job and I don't want to waste too much time. And so if I move it right now, oh yeah, because that part is rigged to another bone and they don't complement each other, so it doesn't work. Okay. So this mesh is super weird. You can see the quads here, but for some reason there's several polygons inside each of them. Some sort of weird subdivision that I now cannot remove. The only way I could remove is by selecting the quad and then dissolving the face. But then I have to do this with each polygon, and that would take a long time. It would make it easier for the rig. Oh, that also doesn't work because the vertices remain. I'd have to go and select all the edges and then press Ctrl X to dissolve the edges instead. Yeah, then it fixes itself. So if you were to imagine how the arm should move right here on the elbow, which is about here, I guess. This edge should be the one compressing. So the bone that controls that movement should have a red weight, a full weight on that edge loop. Let's first try and use automatic weights. I don't know if it works for multiple objects. The legs and the torso are separate, so in the Unreal Engine you can move the torso separate from the legs. It's a good idea. We can go one by one, but let's try doing multiple. Oh, it's mesh and then bone. Yes, with automatic weights, and see what it does. Now, because the orientation of the bones is weird, they all are looking upright and they're not properly connected, I imagine something is going to break, and that's not gonna work. Hey, Mr. Arak, thank you for the follow and welcome to my dojo. Yeah, it's taking a super long time because can you guys even see my mouse? It's the spinning wheel of doom. So doing automatic weights is not gonna work. I'm gonna have to do it manually one by one. Yeah, hey. Oh boy. The problem is now it is frozen. So I'm gonna have to restart. Thankfully no work was lost. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart Blender, if you guys can bear with me for a second. You guys can look at my portfolio instead of a frozen window. Yeah, it's definitely not coming back. But having to do them manually one by one, oh boy. What I could do is fix the armature so the bones are properly connected, and then the automatic weights might work. There's also the issue of the topology of the mesh being all the whole subdivided weird thingy, and that might prove to be a problem. Yeah, definitely. Because, I mean, if I fix the armature to be properly connected, it would change the way it looks, but not the way it works. Because right now we got some constraint that when the bone over here moves, the one forward follows that same movement, and connecting them does the same thing. Even then we can test and make sure it works. Okay. So now I need to re-import the files. They're both .day, which I've never seen someone using. So that is the armature. And now to another layer. The body. Also screencast. There you go. Let me save this so it's easier to reopen next time. So save as. Rigged soldier. I feel like fixing the armature is going to be easier. I can get any weights done automatically. Hyper, do you know what's the function of this bone? It is called Object 6. Object 8, sorry. And why do you have... where are they? 1, 2... Those are for the legs. I don't know why I have 2 here in the center. And 1, 2, 3, 4... Why so many bones, dude? Why? I need to check the animations, because they might not use all the bones, and if they don't, I can remove them. Oh wait, I need to change it to individual. 10, awesome. Now, I'm not sure if I can play the animations here, but let's try. What's their file format? I'm checking my files here. Animations, they are FBX. Import .fbx armature. I guess anyone is gonna work. Oh boy. So that's the armature used for that animation. Now, does it look the same to you guys? There are the fingers, the scale on all the bones are different. And yeah, all of them have a weird orientation. Hold on, let's... because that should work with this guy. So if I remove the armature, if I change the armature to this one, which is number 2. Oh yeah, I need to fix the scale too. Hold on. Because I shouldn't have changed the location. And you are 10 times bigger. No, it's still weird. Okay, that kind of works. Let's select everything else. Let's deactive, Control L, and copy the modifiers. Yeah. Depending on the model you're using, rigging can be quite painful. How many frames do they have? Like 35, 34. I got one extra there. So that's supposed to be the animation. It's not working properly on this model, but yeah, the whole rigging, the whole skinning on this guy is poorly done. Hyper, can you verify that this is supposed to work? Like it works in engine? Let's bring another one in. Say this guy. Same deal. Oh boy, his whole face is screwed. That one should be number 3. Select everything. The face is deactive. Copy the modifiers. And this one has 54. Now I need to make sure that those bones match those, otherwise this is all pointless. So let's move this guy to this layer along with this one. Okay, let's check. There's a left leg. Dot. Left leg L. Left leg U. Oh, lower and upper. Okay. Then the bones with numbers. Right pelvis. The root. You say that. Left leg U. Left pelvis. Bone 04, 03, 05. Why do you have so many bones there? Are they for the pouches or something? Why would you rig the pouches? Let's check. There, Control Tab. Oh yeah, I need to select a bone. Pose, and this guy. Oh, this one. Yeah. Some pouches are rigged to a bone for some reason. That's bad. If you want to add movement to them, you can just use cloth simulation or that makes it harder to rig. Well, but okay, we have confirmed that they do match. My god, everything is broken now. Yeah, there's no saving this. We can't use automatic weights. And based on the names of the bones, I can't really guess where they're supposed to. What they're supposed to move. I need a working character. Hold on. Oh. To bounce. I'll make a separate rig for the pouches then. Because now you're gonna need to, you need those bones to be attached to pouches on every model. Freelance. Oh, I said FBX. It's a .day. That's not the one. There you are. Okay. So we're gonna try and make a match of the two. Let me just scale this up so I can actually see them. Okay, select the bone, then the mesh, Control Tab, and you can see that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see what the bone is affecting, and I'm gonna replicate the weight to this model. So first of all, legs, then bones, Control P, armature with empty group, so I just create the modifier and they don't affect anything yet. Pose mode, that guy. Did I miss a notification? I didn't hear a sound. So this guy is affecting the front there. The weights are so weird, but if Hyper says it works, then I might judge. Yes, I missed a notification. Zixon got fire has followed us, thank you. And so sorry for missing, I was distracted. Welcome to the dojo. Okay, so let's match this one. It was the whole front here in red. I think it's gonna be easier if I go into edit mode and apply the weights there. I just need to know the name of the bone we're using. It's MLGLT. Naming conventions, we don't see them here. So the front of the boot. Would that match? Seems like it's a little much. Let's see. Right here it stops. Right here, alright. You can clearly see one model is not based, is taken from the other. This is the subdivision here. So I have this thing on the, how's the name again? DG, LG, LT something. MLG, LT. Wait, is that the name of the model? Not the bone? It might be. Oh, you know what it gives me. Okay, so that one, the whole front there. I want to be in red, which means 100. All right, next one. 1, 2, 3 here. All right. I guess it's those with like 0.2. A little more. Oh, that's not gonna work because I have vertices in between, so I would have to fix the whole mesh for this strategy. How long would that take? Let's start to get a feel for it. Maybe you can undo the subdivision you've made, Hyper. So I gotta remove a whole bunch of edges to fix this. Yep. Oh, I don't know which one is what. Guess those, yeah. It's gonna take forever. Limited dissolve. Let's try. Limited dissolve. No. I select the whole face. Limited dissolve. Doesn't do it. If I do dissolve edges, that's too much. Some of those I had never even used limited dissolve, to be fair. What if I do it multiple times? Yeah, nothing. Perhaps some variation on the I forgot the name now. It's a modifier. One that I hate. Where is it? Decimate. A variation on the decimate might work. The normal collapse is not gonna work. Maybe the division, no. Planner. Also no. I can't even select the loop here. That'll make it easier. Now I was hoping to be able to show the rearranging part. But I guess they're gonna be stuck here for a while. I know we can dissolve the faces. Of course you can't. Yeah, it just destroys it. So I won't be able to match the weights with this topology. And if they don't match, the animation is not gonna work. The model is different. How can you want the animation to work? It's like, this guy has a very specific vest. And let's see. The top part is in red, those are in green. Okay, that can be ignored. And this pouch is separate. But it's still affected by the same bone. Why are they separate objects? You're gonna swap them around? Yeah, you can't. Because this guy has more vertices than this one. I can make a similar vertex paint. And that might work okay. Let's try. I'm gonna do just the legs this way and see if that works. So I'm gonna have to adjust the strength. Something like that. It's going a little over. So let's add some more in the middle here. The other foot, same thing. Um, 100. Two. And that guy up there. Wait, what? No, I'm still adding to the same bone. It's not right. Subtract. There. Okay. Let's try that again. Good blown line up here. And in between. I have no idea if this is gonna work. I'm just hoping for the best. Okay, I need to select another bone there. This guy. That one controls the foot. Oh, right. He has to complement the other bone. Does Blender have a way to fix that? I don't remember it having. Like checking if the weights don't match. They don't add up to 100. I have that one selected, right? That one. And I should control the whole boot there. Yeah, this is an absolute nightmare. Oh, the boot is a separate object. Great. You have. All right. Because this guy is not going anywhere. Yeah, just send me the file as it is, the .day or FBX. Even then, I don't think the automated weights are gonna work. Let me try. Over here. Move that. Now if I move it. Yeah. Merger Control P with automatic weights. If I were to fix the armature so the bones are connected, I'd have to change the rotation and the scale. That might screw things up. Yeah, but it froze. What can I do? Doing the vertex paint is unfeasible, so that won't work. Oh, you came back. Awesome. I don't have to restart. But does that mean... Yes. So it got some weights done. But it's based on their position, so they won't match. Okay, so that idea is already thrown out the window. Can you do? If you can take the mesh of the other model and turn it into that one by modifying it, you might lose a weight or two, but that'll be easy to fix. I don't know what the name means, but let's import them. So now we know that automatic weights won't make our jobs any easier. Yeah, the animations are not gonna work at all. If it is imperfect, something is gonna be wrong with the animation. What did I just bring? What's that? Oh, it's a tiny one. Yeah, this scale makes a lot more sense. And what about... strangulate? That's easy to fix. And yeah, this one we can probably match. But that you sent me to, right? That probably does not include the pouches. The one I got now is the LG. Yes. So stick whatever is over here, except that guy. Okay, move it to our layer. Move this back. I'm gonna change your scale back down so they match. Alright. Take your armature. Assign here with empty groups. Okay, now I need to figure out a way to copy the weight here. There might be a way. UV maps, animation data maybe. Does that give me any weights? No, let me look it up. Blender transfer. What's it called? bone weight. Okay, so select this guy first, then this one. Going to weight paint, and what else? Where's that? Here's weight paint mode. No. The rest is a bunch of add-ons. So it should be over here. The stroke, not the curve. Weight tools. Transfer weight, yes. This one by name and destination 12 layers. What else? And should be done. Apparently. So now if I... But no. So did it do the other way? No. Maybe because it is a copy of the armature? Let me see. If I change you to armature 1, which I assume is your name. Object armature 4. Really? Armor what? There isn't an armature 4. Don't delete the bones. Here isn't the armature. Weird. Okay. Undo. Hey Suva, what's up? Oops, didn't mean to click that. Armature? No. Come on, I need to check. Oh yeah, that's not the one. I forgot. Osmo, this guy. No? No, wait. Okay, let's try that again. I need to select you, and then the armature. Control P with empty groups. Select this mesh, then this guy. Transfer weight, and it should be done, right? Now if I check the bone, oh, it did the other way around. Whoops. This guy, wait, let's go back even further. This guy, then that guy. Transfer weight. Okay. It became empty. Hey, Zigzag. Okay, this has weight. Wait, what? Weird. Okay. It's a little confusing. I need you to use the same rig. Why did you move? Never mind that. Control B with empty groups. We're still working, right? Yes, all the way to there. The weighted mesh, and then the unweighted. What is going on? Transfer weight. That's alright. Vertex groups, nearest vertex. Yeah. That one is still working, but not on this guy. What if they... What if they're on the same position? And what is this little line here? There you go. Okay, that's the original. And that one is the one I want to transfer it to. They're not on the same position exactly, but let's try it anyway. Okay, progress. Something happened. This is the new one. And there's some weights there. Let me move the armature to the side. Close mode. Doesn't work properly. But hey, progress. Okay, that definitely didn't work. Who's lightest? Guess that's for some pouches or something. How does it look on the original model, the arm? Like that. It's not enough for the animation to work. So we can do the cleanup, remove those and add the other one there. What about the rest? Like that one for instance. Top flap and whatever that is. No, that is completely wrong. Because they don't have the same. What else can I try? This does get us closer to the objective, still. And why does it suddenly stop here? This isn't supposed to happen unless you have duplicates. Oh wow. The motto is bad too. But no duplicates here, so that'll never work. That one seems close enough. Wait, it's wrong here. I'd have to manually change. And that goes for the legs too. Wait, what? The legs didn't transfer? Oh, I guess I only selected the upper body. Yeah, they don't match perfectly, so that's one of the issues. One of their rotation is weird. Someone has a weird rotation. Yeah, this guy. There you go, now they match, and the weight should look a little better. This one too. Okay, this should help. Mm. Yeah, but still, it's too much work. Oh, it's gonna take too long. So I'm trying to find a way to get as much done automatically. And then I can do the cleanups. So the boots match, but the pants don't. The pants are different. Okay, that one is inevitable then. Which one is the original? Guessing you. Oh, you don't even have an armature. So yeah. Let's do that again. So you to you and transfer weight. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. It makes it worse. Doesn't change much. No. That seems to help a little bit. The interpolated one. Here's vertex. Okay. Yeah, do you replace obvious? Okay, now the pants. This guy to this guy. Transfer weight. Okay, let me grab it then. See what it looks like. Safe. You might want to change the units you're using in Cinema 4D, because this is now absurd. How big your model is. It's 100 times bigger than the in-game model. So you must be using the default units. Blender works the same way. Does this guy have an animation? No. Oh, and it's the screwed up mesh. What? So I'm being affected by the bones, and not in a good way, so this is actually worse. What the f- Yeah, I got all screwed up there. This will take forever just to clean this one bone. So no, thank you. Okay. How is it looking so far? Maybe we can try playing one of the animations. Where's the armature? There you are. Check. That's pretty good. Oh, that's very good. Yes. One of the upper bones. Okay. Now that's worse. Okay, let's try playing one of the animations. And see how it behaves. I need to bring it up. They are the FBX files. I don't know, this guy. Scaling problems. We see them over here. Okay, I need to change you to be 002. How many frames do you have? 34. Let's see, the fingers seem to be alright. This part was broken on the original model. Same as this part. This is pretty fantastic. Hyper, send me a file of someone where the animations actually work. On the editor. Oh, on that guy? Okay. But isn't it super broken? Oh, you send me a new one then? Okay then. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, here you are. And just remove it so we can see. There's a super broken guy. Here you are. Okay, so the arm here works better. The legs too. On the back, but over here super broken. And I won't even comment on the hands. The torso is also super broken. So remove that. So that means I do have to fix the arms and legs to work like this. The torso is good, fingers are good, the arms broken, then the legs. Okay. Okay, so which one of y'all is breaking my stuff? This one for some reason is controlling the arm there. Looks like it should, so I need to add some weight to this arm. Hello? Huh, weird. I don't know what is happening with that trail there. Some kind of lazy mouse. Oh yeah, the hands are broken. That's true. There is a normalize there. Maybe I can use that one. I don't want it to affect that part. Or that one. Okay. Just the size and why do you have a lazy mouse thingy? Smooth strokes, that must be it. Okay, and now you start to get in the way here. Clean. Weird. This one and this one. Oh, I have to press clean again. Oh. Here. I don't know what that did. Fix the forms. Yeah, I never pressed those buttons before. So this part has to go. Okay, so that seems to be the limit. So those edges should get right back in there to there. No, not like this. later. Now, if that's not 100% there, then you might have problems. I want these two to be normalized. Normalized all. That helped. I just need to add it again. Why do they look like spikes still? If I remove it, they are still spikes. Weird. Be the normalizing. Screwing it up. Mode. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to memorize it. Right up here. Now I must make this line green to match the one on the other bone. Okay, let's play a little. This is bad. Looks like I need to add a little here. Hey, Cyfex. I can't check that. Blender doesn't have that functionality. Okay. Looks like I'm missing one vertex there. It's right there. No. Okay. This is way trickier than it seems. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Because I can't edit it in that pose. Or can I? No, I can't. I can make it stay in rest pose, but I mean, maybe that helps. Yes. Yeah, everything's red. And now I need to remove those. Where's the elbow? I mean the shoulder. There you are, so I need to add a little more here. Go back to the normal pose. All right. Now this guy. It's the same bone, but on the other side. Where? What? There? Yeah. It's inside the body for some reason. Oh well. So now let's go into rest position. Find that bone again. Is this the one? No. Which one is it? There. I don't know which one I clicked. That's the one. Seriously, where is it? We're going to edit mode maybe? No? Right here. Yes. So now I need to add the whole arm to it. Leaving that seam intact. I could just edit it in, right? Would be easier. Let's see. Here's the line. So everything beyond that. Alright, let's add those two. 100%. Now where's the shoulder? I can't find the bone again. Are you the shoulder? I can never know. You are. I mean, you try to be. Okay, let's go into the non-resting mode. Oops. That's better. You are escaping the vest, though. Does that mean I have to add it? I'm not saying. Yeah, maybe I should add a little bit of the vest or remove some parts. I think removing some parts is gonna be the solution here. Just those two? Yeah. Alright. And the legs have this obvious problem. So let's tackle that. Right here. So we go back to normal mode. I will check the death animation later. I just want to make sure the walking animation, which is the one that's gonna be playing all the time, works correctly. And this guy for some reason missed the whole leg. So this will move and the rest add in. Here's the limit. We add those two. Watches as well. I'm not sure if that part is controlled by the hips or not, so let's add it the way it is right now, check it, and then fix it. Okay, better. Something's wrong there. I bet both legs are trying to control that part. There. No, this one is not trying to control that. This one is completely. So I should remove this part from it and add it to the other leg, the other bone. Then add. Come on. Oh no, it's not working properly. So this isn't wrong. The animation is not made to work. This guy. What if I add regardless? I mean, this shouldn't be done, but if it works, no one's gonna complain. Okay, let's see what happens. And remove the green there. But other than that, it's pretty much done. Let's try and spot any other mistakes and then load in another animation. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. Oh. This one? Where? Maybe mean this one. No. This one? Also no. Oh. If I do normalize, oh, that's gonna break everything, right? So. Okay. There's a bone in the middle controlling a whole bunch of stuff. Uh-oh. Oops. Nothing weird happening there.
I need a scarecrow after what you did, 'cause all of the birds know that I'm almost dead. I'm barely breathing.
Okay, let's try the death animation now.
You left me in pieces. There's no more to break.
I'm gonna
Don't wake me up. Not in this century.
fix this guy.
Don't wake me up. 'Cause you're just a ghost inside my head.
Save.
You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips. 'Cause you're just a ghost.
This one is number 3. Complex animation 56. So he's kneeling. I don't see anything break. I see one spot breaking, which I had spotted before, but I didn't fix. In fact, go back to the other animation real quick so I can see it. Yeah, here. So some bone is breaking the torso. You are breaking my torso. The vest of the poor guy. And the other one too must be this guy. Oh right, because the two of them are overlapping. I can't really select it properly. So where are you? Are you? No. No. Alright, are you walking properly now? Seems to be relatively so. Alright, remove that. Amateur 3. One of the arms. No, that's just the bone. Check Discord, you say? Is that a new animation? Let's see. Oops. Alright, we got a new animation now. Stop dying. Remove the armature. Move it to the side and let's bring it in. It's this one. Yeah. And number 4. It's okay, his crotch is not looking happy. What the? Death by grenade, I assume. Hold on. Let's go frame by frame. Then it fixes itself. But I need to figure out what is controlling that part. So it's not this guy. It's not this one. kinda is this guy. No. You just need to give it control. Okay, something is going on in the middle here. There's like a huge hole. Wait, what? Isn't this the lag? Oh, there it is. Okay. To remove weight. Here. There is still a hole, but now it makes a little bit of sense. I bet it's gonna be super weird to see everyone dying the same way from a grenade. They usually use ragdolls for that kind of stuff. Need animation. Start mid. I guess you were in this part. But yeah, everything seems to be working now. What do you think? Is it done? Might need a couple extra runs for quality assurance, but all the animation should work fine now on this guy. And if he is the same as the other one, if he is the same as that guy, the first one, subdivided, then I can probably transfer the weights to him. Oh, right. Best position. There you are. So I need to select the weighted one. Oh, there's no way of you to discern. Oh, they're not the same. The hands change. Why did you have to change the hands? No. But okay, you get the idea. You just transfer the weights from one to the other. The same way. Let's go back to normal position. Let me save. I can give you the blend file and a .fbx of this guy with, I don't know, that armature. Doesn't really matter now. I guess you just need the model, right? The base is this guy? Oops. It's number 5 now. 5. Number 5. Let's see if it works. Yeah. Works fine. That's not good. Need to remove the vertex from you. Edit mode. Oh boy. Now how do I find it? Like that. And vertex. Remove. Let's try it again. Nope. Oh, it's this one. Side. Yeah. Now remove. Yeah. And I guess I could do this, then that, and I don't know, 0.2 and remove. Oh, that's not what I meant. Plus, do 0.8, then assign. It's breaking. Oh, because they got all of them. Okay. Guess if I do this, it's gonna be better for the animations. This one as well has some that it shouldn't have. Even still, I was getting this part. Move. There's a little red one coming from somewhere. Right there. Move. And where is the little blue one? Over here. Has to be 100. There's still a red one somewhere. Like this guy? No, it's like right here. With that one. remove all of those. There, finally. I need to add a little more. Like those. No. Okay, this is fine. No. This is a character for a game someone needs help rigging. I don't have anything to do with that game. Should this control the hoodie? I'm not sure. The animations worked fine though. Let's check the legs. But I am working on several games though. You've seen me modeling weapons and the sandstone crab for that open world RPG. This one is flexing better than that one. It's all red over here. So if I can add those two as a 3.2. It helps a little bit. Oh. So the pouches are getting squished. The feet? Got something wrong? They shouldn't be controlling that, I think. I'm not sure. Let's see if the lag controls that. Because if it doesn't... Yeah, no, they're normalized. Oh, this should not happen. Yeah, that definitely shouldn't happen. The lag controlling the foot. Okay, I guess we're done. Uh-oh. So now I select this guy and the current armature, which is attached to. We go into save first before we lose everything. Export FBX. Now I have my preset for Unreal Engine and Hyper. You can check it out to make sure it is what we need. On the armature tab, you've gave me some instructions. Yeah, that is correct. And I am including only the form bones, which you didn't request, but why would you want bones that don't deform? Even more because you don't have what's it called? Inverted kinematics. But yeah, Hyper, do you want me to include or not include the bones that don't deform the mesh? and then again give you that. Let me see if I can open up yeah, true. We've been going for 2 hours. Yeah, so I'm gonna send you the .fbx with this little guy. You make sure it works fine, and then I'll give you the .blend right after. All right. So let's do something a little more fun right now. Something I called the wheel of modeling. It's a little game I like to play. I got this big wheel right here. No, all the download file. I'm gonna spin it, it's gonna land in an object, and I'm gonna have 15 minutes according to that timer. No, let me just make sure it doesn't say the one I've made last time, the Beyblade. Yeah. I'll send you the file right now. And leaning on a vase, a vase. So let's go for something a little more interesting. Or just a plain old vase. Okay, let's remove the wheel of modeling. Start the timer. And look for a reference. Let's go. So let's try for a Roman vase. I know I had a really old texture of one. Let's see. This one seems fairly extra complicated. Okay, let's try and do that one. It's a neck-shaped metal part, and the top, and a bowl. Okay. So we're gonna start with the sphere. I don't think I really care for the amount of polygons right now. I can always reduce it later. But I need to make a neck shape. So let's use proportional editing and pull this down. Not as much as the top there. Like so. Does that look like the reference? It does. But the bottom is skewed. So still with proportional editing, we just scale. And that's much better. Now this created some edges we don't really need right now, but I won't worry about that. I'll fix it later. We need to do the top now. That opening. Let's just remove the faces. Does that match? And just try extruding it from this window. Yeah, it works. Okay, and I'm gonna have to add some edge loops here. 3 to be precise. Proportional editing again. S Shift Z Control. There you go. Let's make it all smooth. Accept this guy. And what else was there in detail? The top. It's a little confusing how the opening works. Let me see what I can do. Because it seems to be very thick. Girthy. Yeah, I guess something like this. This was the confusing part. Looking at the reference, let's see if that matches. The top is a little more curved, it seems, so we add an extra loop and scale that. And the bottom here shouldn't show. If that's the case, I guess I can just dissolve it. Yeah. Alright. And then the bowl thingy down there. How to do that part. If it is a bow, I guess we can make it separate and then join the two. So it is a sphere, half a sphere. Let's scale that out. It's the profile. Yeah, let's make it separate. So a new sphere, very small. And they only need half. And I need to fix the shape to match. So this middle guy, hold on, if I do the top here, proportional editing, skew that in. That's not gonna do it. Can bring it down, sure. It's a bold and it stops and goes out. Okay. Undo everything. I can delete all of those. What is not working? Is it in a specific animation, or is the way I exported it that didn't work? Okay, I'll fix it in a bit. Just finish this phase. The profile was S, then over here need more. So let's do a bevel. And this one is kind of redundant. And then I need to join the two by removing that guy, removing that guy, joining them. And I guess if I just do it this, kind of works. Close off the bottom there. Alright, and then we have two handles, right? Yes, those we can make with curves. And using the mirror modifier, create, skip. Seems like my top piece, the top part there, the opening, is not big enough. So let's select it and increase the size. Up again. There you go. Should. And the very top is not big enough. This part. So the curves. Here, rotate, rotate. Use mirror. I need to apply the rotation. Oops. Extrude. It's right there, right? It's under the top part. Goes a little bit beyond the right. So seems about right. And we add some depth. This should be good. Let's add one more resolution to it. And move this guy inside. There you go. And there you go. There's a vase. An ancient Roman vase. The top here seems to be a little too curved. No, it's alright. But over here, the top should indeed curve more than the rest. Mhm. And let's reduce those two. Yeah. Is the bowl the right size? Yes, it is. Okay, and then we would grab a texture online and we're good. So let's save. Screen model, objects. There's a lot already. I guess this counts as furniture, right? So Roman vase. Awesome, let's stop the timer and now fix whatever mistakes I've made on the rig there. So there is a bone named scene root, right there. Needs to be named root, and I need to remove the armor. Wait, what? What do you mean remove the armature? Like the modifier? Because if you want me to delete the armature, what do I need? Why do I need to rename one of the bones? I guess you mean the modifier then. Select them all again. Save. I should not have saved. Let me undo that. Save again. And let's try exporting once more. Rio. Alright, let me resend the file. See if that works. Yeah. I'd love to stream one day me working at Unreal. Right now I don't have the setup for that, and it takes forever for any project to open, so I don't think I can do that on this stream. But yeah, tomorrow is election day. It's the second round because the first one was close. And walking on the street, I see I see some people with flags, like on heavily on the streets. There's a lot of traffic, and they just stay there all day, waving the flag. So I wonder how much did that candidate have had to pay them to do that? Because I don't think someone would go out of their house and stay the whole day out just to wave a flag for their candidate. Like in the US, you only have two, what's it called? Two parties. So only two candidates. In Brazil we have several. Too many to count. Yeah. 1 million. What would you not do for $1 million? What would I not do? There's a couple obvious things. Like I wouldn't kill anyone for $1 million. I wouldn't blind myself. Not right now. Hyper. I'm guessing they gave them like $20 or something. Okay, I'm not right. Oh, my keyboard changed languages. I hate when that happens. I lose my interrogation mark. Delete the whole game project you're about to finish for $1 million. Yes! Yes! I would do that. Because the point is to sell the game, you know. It would be a huge loss, but I'll keep wow, I'm lost for words, sorry. It would be a huge loss, but everything I learned doing the project, I would maintain its experience. But $1 million is a lot more than I'd ever win in any game, I guess. Would you live in a desert by yourself for $1 million, no one around you, just you? I would die within a week. So let's say we're in... Hold on, this is interesting. Sahara Desert. How far is it from... just let me check if my location is not gonna be exposed if I click on maps. Doesn't look like it. You don't really need a publisher. It helps a lot. They end up making your game do a lot better than if you didn't have it. The maps is not loading, so okay. If I were in the middle of this Sahara Desert, but I got $1 million, can I get away? Live in the desert, so that's a no. So somehow I would have to get a source of water and food in the middle of the desert. Only plants, only vegetation you can have is cacti, I guess, and they kind of have water. But can you do anything else for harvest? Like I could buy a whole bunch of soil and seeds and make a greenhouse. I don't know if that works in the desert. There is sun, which is all you need. I'd have to buy like a gigantic container of water and it would evaporate quickly. It's just a pain just to survive, so I guess not. Yeah, I would not take $1 million if that would mean I have to live in the desert. Like I can build a mansion, but it's not sustainable. Besides, no internet, so not worth it. Those questions are fun. There is a website for that kind of stuff, right? I don't know if it is the would you rather or the press the button thingy. Yeah, the press the button. Would you press the button? Will you press the button? So this game. Let's say pressing, no, that doesn't work. You wear peace, but you have to give up wearing suits. Sure. That's a question for Barney from How I Met Your Mother. You can eat as much as you want without any downsides. 1 year at a time, as many years as you like. But the New York Giants win the Super Bowl each year that you do. Okay, those are boring. The meshes are split. Yeah, they are separate objects. But they should be contained on the same FPX. That doesn't make sense. Is it the way I am exporting it? Geometry. Apply modifier. Only the selected object, yes. I mean, that's only for the armature though. I could join them in the same object. That helps. I'm gonna try and open a Unreal Engine project and see if I can test it out. I'm gonna have to do a quick setup on OBS to capture them. And that is if the project ever opens, because it takes 10 minutes usually. Let's see if the Would You Rather game. More interesting. Would you rather? Does it not exist anymore? Did it have a different name? Still not it either. When addressing a person, would you rather begin every sentence with, I'll let you finish? in every sentence in bed when addressing a person. So like, I'm gonna let you finish, John. Have you seen I'm gonna let you finish, John? Hey, John in bed. Have you seen John in bed? That's funny. Yeah, this one is less detrimental. It just doesn't make sense. Would you rather always have bad hair, always have bad teeth? Yeah, hair is fine. Teeth smells. Eat 50 chicken nuggets or 6 Big Macs? Which one has more calories? And yeah, the real product has yet to open, so I'm just losing time here. Yes, chicken nuggets can go by faster. People agree. Ready, slay the dragon, rescue the princess. Wow. Oh, I'm not so. I don't know much about Star Wars lore. A rancor, is that the? No, the Sarlacc is the mouth in the middle of the floor. What's a rancor? Star Wars rancor. Oh, that guy. Definitely this one. I guess you feel it less. Oh, let's agree. Let me just make sure I know what I'm talking about. Sarlacc. That might be a fun thing to model. Let's see. This is fan art. Where's the movie scene? Huh. Is this? Oh, that's in the game. There's a whole bunch of teeth. And that guy in the middle. A big with a... Animating this guy be annoying. Tentacles in general. What else? Rather take a cold shower every day. Take only hot showers just once every 2 weeks. Wow, that's a long time. I guess you would get used to the cold shower and you would spend less money with gas. So, oh boy, I need this guy. Date a mermaid or an angel? I guess everyone's gonna answer this one, right? Yeah. Okay. And the Unreal Engine has opened. Awesome. Now I need to make a setup for it to show up. Capture window. Unreal Engine. There you go. Now it is just sitting on top. So, there. Oops, I meant to hide Blender. So now let's bring the one made. Oh. Skeletal mesh. Wait, what? Portal. Yeah, it's still separate. But where's the armature? Do I have to select the guy? The skeleton? Just to say it is skeletal mesh? Yes. Could not find the bind pose. Weird. So you want it to be just one. The armature is just one. The objects are two. You can't? There's my mouse. What do you mean you can't see? Check my stream. Oh, when I import it, you mean? Okay. So, when exporting this guy, you want these two as a single mesh. Export FBX. Let's call you soldier. It applies the modifiers. Let's try it anyway. Then bring in the soldier. Oh, this window you guys can see. I see. Maybe I can capture it. There it is. Okay, and you guys can see my mouse. Right, so this is just the mesh, and I want it to be just one. But by the import all option, I guess it's two for some reason. I've made separate objects before. I can just join them together and it's gonna work, but it's interesting to see this. Okay, so what we need to do, no, now it changes to Unreal Engine. Funny joke. I can just join this guy there. Now it's just one. Like both. Export FBX. Big soldier. Now let's import this guy. Oh, it doesn't update. How awesome. Let's say blue title must match. There you go. Select skeletal mesh. It's gonna create a new one. Import all. Okay. So now we have only one. And yeah, usually I put the origin where it stands, make it easier for a level designer to put stuff on the ground. But since your reference had the origin in the middle, I left it like that. And you already selected the brick model, so let's bring in an animation. Say this one. It failed. Failed to create the animation. Yes, that's the skeleton. The import should be 001. Oh, come on. 0.01. Yeah. Failed again. Why? Let me see if it works without using the skeletal. There. Odin doesn't allow me to import. Oh, because now I don't have only selected. Hold on. Selected only. Delete armature. Why? Which one? All of them? The one right here. This is the one you want to export. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Exoder 2. Yeah. Windows keeps trying to open the .fbx. Stop. Oh boy. No, get out of here. Control Shift ESC. There. Skeletal mesh. Now in animation. Yep. Failed. Okay, let's look it up. Fail to import animation and Unreal Engine. Take the root out of the armature. What do you mean? Move the root bone? I can simply not export the armature if that's the case. Why do you want me to delete the root here? We want the armature to have only the root bone. Why though? I can delete it, then it's just a mesh. But then you have no armature. I can do the following. I can export it like this. One. Then let's take. Hold on. export it again. My presets. And I take one of you. Okay. Very mature. Go back to Unreal Engine. Delete everything there. And then I bring the soldier 1 and the armature. Failed. Why? It's not a skeletal mesh now. Take the root out of the armature. What do you mean? Delete it? Move it out like this? That doesn't make sense. And delete the armature. At least the whole thing. The soldier 1 is just a mesh, not a skeletal mesh. What if I bring the player model you had made? It's taking a long time. What? Must be loading. Yep. That's a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, you had a whole bunch of stuff separate. And now I try and bring an animation. Using the player model. fails. So I'm guessing that the way you exported those animations is incorrect. That doesn't tell us anything. This one wasn't working before. Okay. Skeletal mesh supporting the FPX pipeline. Hey Dragon. Meshes for 3 applications. In addition to the meshes being imported, animations and morphs targets can be transferred using the FPX format, blah blah blah. Animations. Wait. Let me just make sure. There isn't anything great going here. No. Or just not. 2016. Blender is version 7.4. I don't know the year. Choose your 3D, you assholes. Yeah. I have an idea. If I apply this guy, I need to create the armature. Where is it? Or if I do it like this, like both, export my preset, rig soldier 1. Let's try that. I currently have a... Oh, it's just frozen. There's a message log saying the root bone there named scene root, bit of root. So there's that. Now let's see. It is going to allow me. But now it should have some animation to play. I don't know how to play an animation in Unreal. How do I test it is working? Scene root. What? So not here. Import into level. Said just import animation. Where? No. Here. Fails. Hyper, were you able to play these animations before? How? Because this armature is the exact same used in the animation I imported. So having my Blender file would solve the problem. Okay, I guess we extended the stream a little too long for this, so I'll end it and then we can talk, alright? So guys, thank you all so much for watching, for staying with me until the end. I will be back on Wednesday at the same time. It's 4 PM Eastern Standard, 1 PM PST. And yeah, I guess I'll see you all then. Bye.